Hey everybody, and welcome to the Day Old Sushi Community Tournament. I'll be your host today on the Day Old Sushi channel. I'm R92. Hope y'all are all having a wonderful day, and hope y'all are ready for some splats. These are going to be our last week 4 games today, and we are in the final showdowns before finals go off tomorrow afternoon. So I hope y'all are ready. These teams are bringing it. They are trying to fight to see who is making it into finals tomorrow, so I'm looking for some fire matches, because from the chats that I've been seeing today, these teams, they're ready. They are ready, y'all. So these are our week 4 maps. Let me go ahead and pause this real quick. There we go. These are our week 4 maps. Shipshape Cargo Co. with Clam Blitz, Hagglefish Market with Zones, Manta Maria with Tower Control, Sturgeon Shipyard with Rainmaker, and Museum d'Alfonzino with Clams. And it's looking like the teams are here. They are about to get started in just a bit. Oh, I'm so excited. Hope y'all are just as excited as me. Let me make sure all the audio is good to go. Turn that down a little bit. Alright, here we go. The switch volume's good. Visuals are good. Alright, everything is good. So, I'm gonna be real. I'm a little nervous today. So, I will do my best to give the analytical side of the commentary, but you are definitely going to hear a lot of the play-by-play from me. So bear with me, guys. Alright, it's looking like the teams are split up. They're about to get started. Shipshape is, in fact, the first map. So, make sure I have my stuff all up and ready to roll here. Alright, here we go, guys. It's time. Alright, let's see what these teams are going to bring out. Boop, 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 boop. Practicing inkjet. As you can see, I am not the best of aimers, but you know what? It's okay. Because I'm not the one fighting for a championship right here. Let's see this here. There we go. Alrighty. Running out of time. 12 seconds left. Alrighty, here we go. The teams have selected, and we are off to the races, y'all. Here we go. Clam Blitz on Shipshape. Splatterday Night Live versus Death Valley Salt Splats. We're ready for one heck of a good time, guys. Alright, let's see. Okay, Yote's on the brush, Tangy on the edit, Meowser on the dualies, and Player on the splatter shot. On the opposite team, we got a Rush, Tenatech, Explosher, and a Flingza roll. Ooh, a Flingza. Maybe to see how this goes. Alright, there's some skirmishing going on here. Meowser is doing great hiding behind this wall. They're going to get this pick here on the... Ooh, they cannot. I thought they were. They go down to the Tenatech. Tenatech takes up on the left side of the stack as... as Death Valley Salt Splats pushes in and manages to get the first score of the game. Manages to get a clam in. Oh, there's a trade in the choke point. Oh my gosh. Can Splatterday Night Live get them out? They can. In fact, the push is dead, unfortunately. They do have a ball as well as a pity. Let's see if they can get this push turned around. They do have to take control of mid, though, get themselves some painting room, maybe get a pick or two. Try Zuka trying to get a pick on the stack. They missed the brush, unfortunately. Uh-oh, there looks like there's a little bit of a latency going on here. Just a little bit. Oh, and there it is. There's the DC. Okay. All right. They are they gonna stop? Because it's below 50. Yep, there it is. Okay, the battle has ended. Okay. All right. Let me just double check and confirm to make sure that the time was correct. Because they did stop playing. They did end the game. So let me just double check and confirm. All right. Let me just double check and confirm it real quick. Screenshot. All right, because I think the timing was before. Let me just double check and confirm, you guys. Okay, so in the rules of a DC, here we go. Okay, the DC occurred during the first 30 seconds of the game. During a set match, each team is allowed a single replay due to disconnection when the following criteria. Let's see. So in the first 30 seconds, so it was past the first 30, but they did stop. During a set, each team is allowed a separate single replay due to disconnection. Okay, so this will fall under the second set of criteria. Okay. Okay, it falls under the second. Okay, so it does fall under the... Okay, so we're good. We're good. So this will count as their one replay for DC. All right. So we are good to go. I will message the chat and let them know. All right. They have been notified. They qualify. They can run it again. All right. Here we go. All right. So this will be the only time they can get this DC rerun. The only other time they can get one is if the DC occurs in the first 30 seconds and the players stop immediately to a reasonable degree. And they did force the game to end, so yep, they qualify. All right, there we go. All right, let's try this again. Round 2, Electric Boogaloo. All right, let's try it again, guys. I believe. All right, here we go. Same comp, so I'll just let it run as is. All right, that's a quick rush by Boss Mama to mid, carrying 7 clams already. Flings is setting up on the left side. Slug is trying to get into a good position. On the right stack. Let's see what's going on. Can they get this pick? Can they get this pick? Yes, they can. Player goes down, but they are taken down by Yotza the Brush. Doing brush things, putting up beacons. Sneaky Brush go burr. Yotza's trying to find a way to get in. He is juiced up, so he's going to try to swim around and grab some clams. Alright, let's see what's going on. Alright, Death Valley Salt Splats, they do have a ball ready. Can't quite find a way in just yet, which is a good thing for Splatterday night. Oh, the specials are coming out. Reef slide on the left. There's There's a splat on the bridge on the left side. Strike trying to get the brush in. The brush is in position. Unfortunately, they don't quite have a ball yet. They have the clams to make it. Yotza goes down with a trade underneath the basket of Death Valley Salt Splats. Skirmish in mid. Both teams are trying to keep mid control, but it's looking like Splatterday Night Live has the push strong. Unfortunately, still no ball is formed for them yet. So Death Valley Salt Splats does have clam control right now. It will pick on the right side. Goes into a trade down to the brush. Yotza camping out on the right stack, waiting for them to approach. But he is pushed back by specials, unfortunately. See, Splatterday Night has to grab some clams. They do not have a ball yet. Their pushes have been great, but they have not made a ball yet. And Death Valley Salt Splats gets the first score on the board, sneaks right on in. Unfortunately, that is it for their push. They cannot get a significant push going, but they do have the first goal advantage right now. So 2 minutes and 52 on the clock. Death Valley Salt Splats has a clam. They go down to the edit on right side. Tangy's pushing the bridge. Gets another pick on the bridge. Trying to pass clams to make a ball. Yotza gets the ball, and they score it in. They do have a ball. Unfortunately, there are 2 down by Slug underneath the basket. Boss Mama defending with their life, trying to keep this push stalled out. So currently, Splatterday Night Live still has the lead. Excuse me. Currently, Splatterday Night Live does not have the lead. They are down 1 point. They needed 1 more clam. But it's like Death Valley is about to get another push trying to get started here. They're trying to toss the clam. Slug does not want that clam, which is good considering they are a roller. They do want to be able to do sneaky things. They are being assaulted by 2 people on the right stack, unable to save the ball, but does take a pick on player continued. And they see 2 easy picks on the team in the middle, and that's a wipeout. They are free to get in and get a score. Death Valley Splat with the second score on the board at 70 points. 1 minute 54 on the clock. Can they get the second clam in? Unfortunately, not yet. Wait. They do get it in. Push that score down to 47. They have another clam. They're trying to get it in. Unfortunately, the T-Tech can't quite find a way in, so they do have to back up and keep mid-control. Slug is trying to get in to get them a jump, but unfortunately found and splatted, unable to get that jump spot for them. But Boss Mama sneaks in, gets more clams in. The score is down to 26. Splatterday Night Live trying to keep them out. They do manage to kill the push. Push is dead. They have a pity as well as a clam already. So now they have to get in and try to get some goals in. Death Valley is trying to defend because they know it is coming. They have double clams to watch out for. Specials are going out trying to keep them pushed back. They currently, Splatterday Night Live does have decent mid control. Special coming in under the basket. They do get a pick. They do manage to get it in. Let's see if they can keep the push going. They're at 51. They need to get some more clams in. There's only 45 seconds on the clock. Is this push dead? The jump is dead, unfortunately. And they are wiped out. Splatterday Night is wiped out. And now Death Valley has to get the push back into mid, keep mid control. That's all they have to do for these last 30 seconds because they have a significant lead. But it is still anyone's game. If Splatterday Night can get the push, they can still get in and save this game. Player continue goes down to Slug. He is managing very well in mid with that flings roller. Trying to find another pick. Finds another pick on Tang in mid. Trying to go for a third. There is a beacon there. Unfortunately, they missed the beacon. But it's okay because they only have 8 seconds left to push on Splatterday Night Live. And they are currently 3-3 right now. And they are out specialed. And the clock is at 0. But it is still overtime. They still have a chance. But they have to go for it. They have to rush in. Because their timer is ticking. Nice reef slide, gets a pick, but can they get in? They aren't quite in position for the jump. They go down, and unfortunately, it is looking like Splatterday Night Live cannot get that push. They are 3 down, and it is over. That was very well fought. Death Valley Salt Splats, Death Valley Salt Splats takes game 1. Mark that on the board. They were able to get that substantial push, and it took Splatterday Night a bit to get them out. So unfortunately, they were not able to recover after that huge push from Death Valley Salt Splats. All right, we're gonna switch over. Oh, wrong one. There we go. All right, and add one for the score forward for Death Valley Salt. There we go. Yeah, both teams played pretty darn well there. It's just unfortunately Death Valley was able to sustain their push more so than Splatterday Night Live was able to, and they struggled to get back in. They did try though. Let's see. I will say Slug was doing some things with that Flingza roller, and as a Flingza enthusiast, I gotta say I'm very impressed with the play. They got some really good picks in mid, as you all saw. They were taking names and kicking butt. This is the face of a roller main. Stone cold. Anyway. Alright, so let's see. The next map is going to be Hagglefish Market on Splat Zones. So, with Hagglefish, lots of open places for a flank. With these brushes out here, I'm eager to see exactly how they're gonna flank, or if each team will respectively be more aware, because they do know that both of these brush players on both teams are very capable and very aggressive. So I'm wondering if they're going to watch that, but I mean, it's anyone's call at this point. Brush Mama is a strong clan player too. This is their week with 2 Clan Blitz games. You know what? You are not wrong, Bren. Alright, let's see. Clams game strong. Clams game strong. Almost makes me wish I was more of a Clams enthusiast. Zones is my cup of tea. And I do love me some Hagglefish Zones. Because, whenever we go to Hagglefish, we just gotta, look out to the camera and just say, "Hi, Hagglefish. Hi." Alright, let's see. Alright, it's looking like these teams are putting some very big thought and consideration into their weapon setups. So the thing I do like about this tournament is that these teams have poured their hearts out in these games. Like, if you could see what the TOs see, these teams are hard dedicated. Like, they've been scrimming, they've been analyzing their gameplay, like they've been watching the VODs back, they've been, coordinating with each other, and they study their opponents. They do study their opponents' matches because they want to know what they're going up against. They want to see what they got to fight against and what they got to be ready to take on. All right, and let's see if that knowledge will help them here in Hagglefish Zones. All right, Hydra versus Explosher, backline central. All right, let's see. Oh, you also switched to the paintbrush. Oh my. Okay, interesting pick. All right. All right, already got a brush trying to flank on the left side. Goes down, though. Unfortunately, the player continued. Player gets a pick, but he does get traded out and able to jump out. Zone is flipped back. Let's see, Death Valley Salt Splats currently took the zone first. Oh my goodness, the double booyah bombs. That was actually wild. I didn't think it was going to flip zone. But Splatterday Night Live now has the advantage. They are pressing. They are pushing that lead. Mistral is trying to get some picks here, trying to help the team get in. They're out of ink, though. They kind of got to sit back for a minute. I do see a flank about to happen. They do pay attention. They see the flank potentially happening. No one's coming just yet. Unfortunately, their teammate does go down on the glass. The dualies are pressing in hard. They are specialing all the way in their zone. I will give props to Mistral. They played very carefully and stayed alive for a long time, trying not to die. But unfortunately, Splatterday Night Live does get the wipeout, and they are going to continue pushing that already significant lead. 24 seconds left on the clock, and Death Valley Salt Splats gotta find a way to get in. They've gotta break through. Booyah Bomb incoming from the arrow spray. Let's see if it's enough to flip zone. Special strikes in Booyah. Unable to flip zone, unfortunately. They're trying to cap the zone, and they are unfortunately able to get it. And the second game goes to Splatterday Night Live. Splatterday Night Live said, "You kept us out on your push on Ship Shape. We're gonna keep you guys out on our push in Hagglefish." They come back strong in the second game and get the knockout win. Way to go! That's the first knockout of the night, y'all. First knockout of the night. All right, let's adjust the score here. It's 1-1, and we'll switch on over and adjust the score here. All right. Oh, I just realized I was on the wrong screen. Guys, help! Ah! All right, don't worry. I got you guys on the next one. I will be on the proper screen next time. Alright, but that was still very well played. Alright, next map is Manta Maria Tower Control. Alright, currently we're just waiting on the teammates to switch out at the moment. Alright, I'm thinking the team. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, it's looking like the switcheroo is Dunsies. Thank you, Vaporeon. I big appreciate you. Got a long day ahead of me. I appreciate you. Wait, that's the wrong emote. There we go. Alright, here we go. I'm just about to get underway. The teams are currently changing their picks, making sure their weapons are up to par and they pick the right ones in the right gear. Hey yo, let me get a number 9, a number 9 large, a number 6 with extra dip, 2 number 47s, 1 with a large fry, and a soda. Anybody else want some? Anybody else want some? Water and snacks for everybody. What y'all want? I'll get y'all a smoothie. Root beer float, bet. I got you, homie. And some curly fries for Brent, bet. Vaporeon wants a taco? Alright. Alright, let me get a taco. Let me get a root beer float. Let me get some curly fries. Oh, and don't forget the ketchup. Please don't forget the ketchup. That's important. It's like the thing that everybody, they never give you ketchup. Alright, thank you. Alright. Snacks should be ready after this match. Oh, and a margarita. Darn, I forgot to order the margarita. All right. And here we go. Manta Maria. All right, everybody, get your snacks. Get your taco. Get your root beer float. Oh, that's a dynamo roller from Slug. Okay, that's interesting. All right. And it's looking like Yotza switched to the roller. Still with beacons, though. Alright, let's see how those beacons play out. Alright, it's looking like Splatterday Night gets to mid first. Oh, but there's a little bit of pressure already. Oh, and the dualies goes down. Death Valley Salt Splats have the advantage. Oh! The Boss Mama goes down to player continued on the left side of mid. But it's looking like Death Valley Salt Splats is going to get the first push. Kraken comes out from Yotza. Yotza is going to push them off the tower and gets a pick in the streets. Almost gets a second pick on the grates in mid. Gets an assist though on near the tower. And now they're gonna press out. Splatterday Knight's gonna press out. Yota's trying to get some pressure over there on their bunker. Unable to find anyone just yet. The Dynamo is in the sneaky on the right side. Yota goes down in bunker, but they are still pushing the tower. Alright, Death Valley Southwest does manage to push them out. Looking like Dynamo does go down over on the grates in top mid. Death Valley Southwest, they gotta push through this checkpoint. And they do manage to get the lead. It is not a huge lead, but they are still pushing the tower. Let's see, Splatterday Night Live's gotta stop them. Unable to stop them just yet. They are 2 down, 1 response. So far, Death Valley Southwest does have the advantage here. A pick for Death Valley South Splats in bunker. Ooh, but Dynamo goes down. And let's see, player continue is pushing forward near the tower, trying to get mid control and trying to paint. And the special is ready. They are tossing out special, trying to help push this tower. They gotta get that juice. That juice is gonna go down. That juice is dead. The tower killed it. Rest in peace. Yotza with the Kraken. Kraken has to just sit on the tower, try to get it to the next checkpoint. Unfortunately, unable to. He goes back to mid, rotates back, and Death Valley South Splat is gonna push out Splatterday Night Live. Ooh, Yotza trying to find the pick on left sneaky. Can they get him out, or is he going to get in and get this pick? It's looking like he's going to... Oh, he does go down, unfortunately. There's a skirmish near the tower. A special goes out, gets the run over kill with the Reef Slider. Takes a double trade in mid. And Death Valley South Spots is 2 down. This is the time for Splatterday Night Live to push the tower, which they are. So the edit takes the tower, and player continue will move forward. Trying to take out the Inkjet, unfortunately not quite able to find the pick. Goes down to Slug, I think, in the streets. And Death Valley Southwest does push them off. Manages to stop that push. The lead was so close. They only needed 2 more points to get that lead there. Boss Mama does get their soda, and they are going to try to camp the bunker, trying to see if any unsuspecting souls will try to get over there so they can get that pick. They do back up, though. Dooley's camps on bunker, manages to get the dodge roll drop kill on the wall on Rin. Trying to take mid control. There's a skirmish in mid, trying to get this pick, trying to get closer. Unable to get it just yet. They do have special ready. The reef side is ready. Yotza's in the Kraken, doesn't get a pick just quite. Does manage a reef slide on the jump. Unfortunately, unable to get the kill with the reef slide. However, does shoot them down as they're trapped in nothing but ink. Gets the pick on bunker, on Rin. Meowser is slaying with these dualies, trying to find these picks to get their team in. Manages to get the pick on the left wing, and their team is pushing the tower. Splatterday Night is pushing this tower. They don't have too far to ride to get the lead, but they gotta get it. With a minute left almost on the clock, they're at the choke point. They've made it. They did take the lead. Let's see if they can get this push to the checkpoint. It's looking like they're going to. They do manage to get through the checkpoint. Their continue does take out the left side. There's somebody behind him, though. Let's see if they'll catch that. Or if the person will go. Yep, there it is. The roller's flicking at him. Special goes out, trying to keep the tower moving. Ooh, Slug does go down. They are managed to keep the tower pushing. Splatterday Night Live is keeping their push going. Trying to get into their base. Does manage to get a pick on Boss Mama. It's looking like they're going to break through this checkpoint as Tangy is dancing for their life. They barely managed to get through the checkpoint as player continues to ride the tower and manages to win the game for Splatterday Night Live. Amazing. And it's a knockout. Second knockout of the night, guys. Second one. And in favor of Splatterday Night. Alright, that was a good fight. There was a lot of stall outs in mid. It's just unfortunately once Splatterday Night Live was able to get their push going, it was hard for them to stop. It was hard for Death Valley South Splats to stop it. So good job, Tangy, on the tower hold. And good job, player, rotating back when Tangy went down. That was just what you needed to get that knockout. Way to go. Way to be. All right. Did I adjust the score? I did not adjust the score here yet. Let me just do that real quick. Just swiggity swoosh, bunk. I did not need to do that. There we go. There we go. Alright, come on, Death Valley Salt Splats. Your time is not over yet. There's still 2 more games to go. There's so much potential. Remember, every match counts, guys. So after the replays are done later on this evening, all week 4 matches will have been either streamed or they will have been replayed, with the replay codes, and the results will be finally out to the public. I know I haven't looked because I've been trying not to spoil myself before I do the replays for yesterday's game. But tonight we will be seeing all these scores updating, and we will know by the end of the night who is going to top cut in finals for tomorrow. 3 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Central, 12 noon Pacific, and for our friends in the European region, Central European region, that will be 9 p.m. Look at me do time conversions all in my head, bro. I'm so good at this. How many teams for top cut? I believe it's 4 teams that are going for top cut. Any TOs in the chat, correct me if I am wrong, please. But I do believe it is 4 teams that are going to top cut because they'll be playing for 3rd, 2nd, and 1st place. And of course 4th, but... Alright, here we go, guys. Match number 4. Alright, here we go. Rainmaker on Sturgeon Shipyard. Alright, here we go. Skirmish on the left already getting pushed back by the torpedoes. Rotates right. Oh, and their team goes 2 down, unfortunately. They do manage to get player continue. Way to go, Rin. Good job on that play. Good job stalling it out. Oh, unfortunately goes down to a Rainmaker blast from Tangy. Tangy goes by the block up to Snipe, and they are gonna get the checkpoint. Already, amazing first push. Meowser slides in with the reef slide as manages to dodge out of danger. Takes down Boss Mama before trading out. Death Valley Salt Splats, they gotta push them up. They gotta grab that Rainmaker and get it out of here. But Low Slug does get a pick in mid. Is trying to put the pressure on them to push Splatterday Night out. Manages to find a pick in mid. Is trying to get the edit. Struggling just a little bit, but is able to stay alive because of the bubble. They're going to take up perch on their Snipe. They see a jump. They get the edit. They are going to get the jump. Gets a double. And just like that, Death Valley Salt Splats also gets the checkpoint. Now let's see if they can get this lead. They are, in fact, going to get the lead. They push as far as they can. Boss Mama does go down, unfortunately. Juice goes out for Splatterday Night, and they are going to try to take a little bit of control in their base. Tangy is going to stay near the Rainmaker. Pop it. Let's see if they push it out. Let's see what they do. Tangy does grab it, and they're going to try to push the Rainmaker out. But it's looking like Death Valley Salt Splats is trying to take up their Snipe. They do manage to push them out of the Snipe. I believe it was the roller that was there. Push them out, and they are managing to go forward. Oh, one does go down. They're stuck. Tangy is stuck in the Toxic Mist. Goes down to the bucket in their court. Boss Mama is working this Toxic Mist. This is a great map for Toxic Mist. There's so many choke points because it's like the only place that the Rainmaker can go is through choke points. Especially now that both of these checkpoints are broken. Boss Mama is trying to keep them pushed out with the Inkjet. Rainmaker is pressing. They are pressing. Death Valley Salt Splats is going desperately for that knockout. They are trying to get that knockout. Boss Mama goes down, unfortunately. And now Splatterday Night Live is going to push back out. Specials are ready. There's a Zuka ready. And there's a Kraken ready. Let's see how they respond. Kraken, oh not Kraken, excuse me. Trizuka goes out on the left. Unfortunately not able to find a pick. Goes down to Lost Slug. Splatterday Night Live is 2 down, but they are still trying to rotate the map, the map control for the Rainmaker. Player D unfortunately goes down on the jump to Slug. Slug is camping this block, making sure nobody can get in on that left side. Tangy trying to take up near the block. Oh, Dr. Meowser goes down in the bubble, but Tangy manages to get the hook on Slug, ending his reign of terror with his evil roller of evil. Manages to get Juice out, dodge the special, dodge the bomb, trying to take up that snipe position to give their teammates some pressure and to help push back. Sees the skirmishing going on left and trying to provide support. Gets toxic misted. They are getting a taste of the good kush. And they do manage to stop it in the Fight Club. That is a very awkward spot for the Rainmaker to be in, though. Tangy is trying to get some picks on the right. Not able to find a pick yet. Oh! They do get an assist in mid, though. Go down, unfortunately, to Boss Mama and their bucket of evil. Meowser is dodging and... Oh, they unfortunately have to jump out, though, because they were under too much pressure on the Explosion. Managed to jump back in, though. Get right back into the fray. Goes down to the roller, who is camping near their snipe, where the beacon was, unfortunately. So it gets a second pick on player continue. It's going to be skirmishing with Tangy. Not quite. They actually do retreat here. They don't really have too much to worry about here. They actually have the advantage, because Splatterday Knight has to come to them. Trying to keep pressure, calling for the teammates. Fighting in the bubble, making sure to put that pressure on Tangy. Tangy is unable to help their teammates. Goes down in a trade. Alright, let's see. 27 seconds left on the clock. Cracking this out from Yotza. Splatterday Night Live has to pop this. They have to grab it soon. They got to get a push going here. Yotza does get the pick on Low Slug that goes down to the Explosion, unfortunately. Mistral is keeping that pressure on. And that's a wipeout! That is a wipeout with 5 seconds left. Unfortunately, I don't think they're going to be able to get in. Yep, that's it. They grab the Rainmaker and do a little dance in Fight Club. GG, well played. Good job, Death Valley South Splats. The match is now tied 2-2-2. Yeah, this match, oh my goodness, Slug with the roller picks was a menace, constantly hounding jumps and keeping pressure, not even letting Tangy slip in to help their teammates. They kept Tangy on the move. That was wild. Boss Mama with the bucket and the evil, toxic mist of pain and destruction. Can't move, can't breathe. Alrighty. Let's see. Yes, ma'am, Vaporeon. We get a game 5! Game 5. Game 5. Game 5. Alright, guys. I think our orders are done at this point. So we're going to have some snacks for game 5. Rena's up here chilling. Alright, guys. I'm picking up y'all order. Yes, ma'am. Got the margarita. I got your margarita. I slipped the order in during the match. You didn't hear it, but I did. Do a flip. Whee! Alright, everybody. Hang on 1 second. Let me just casually, Don't mind my little fancy camera work here, quote unquote. Alright, margarita's out, y'all. It's time to drink. Who thirsty? Who coming? Who come and get some juice? We gonna have some clams and some margaritas, y'all. Of course, that's only for our legal viewers. Only for our legal viewers. Anyone under the age of 21 in the U.S., you are not allowed to partake in this juice. This is the power juice. This is the dank drink. Y'all can't mess with this drink. Alright, here we go. Oh my gosh, I forgot I can throw my stuff far. Alright. Come get your juice. Up. All hail the magic conch, y'all. If you know, you know. Alright, here we go. Ink's on, guys. Alright, here we go. Game 5. Clam Blitz, Museum de Alfonzino. Alright, good luck everyone. Have fun. Splat your friends. Alright, Yotza back on the brush. Tangy on the edit still. Meowser still on the dualies. Player still on the Tinatech. Boss Bomb on the brush. Rin on the Rin on the T-Tech. Minstrel on the Splasher, and Low Slug still on that menacing roller. Let's see what we get this game. Already, Death Valley Splats has a ball. But they do not have mid control. Right now, Splatterday has mid control and one down. Yotza trying to press onto their plat, unfortunately pushed back out by Mistral, the Exploshing Menace. Boss Mama gets a pick on player continued in the right, breaks the beacon, gets a score in, doing brush, nefarious brush things, gets the first score for Death Valley Splats, and what a ride. There is a bunch of people getting splatted on the spinner. Tangy goes down, unfortunately. Yotza's pressing in, or pressing out, pressing out, trying to get some ink, trying to see where people are, trying to get a scope on things, and moving forward in mid, putting up beacons. Oh, Splasher's keeping them back, keeping them pressured. Unfortunately, they gotta be careful of that. Oh, they managed to get on their plat, gets a pick, but goes down to the tri-strikes. Death Valley South Splats has huge control of the clams economy right now. Meowser is trying to collect clams. And Death Valley South Splats does jump out with the ball, does splash down in home base. They do the Superman dive. Player continue does get a splat. Is now pressing forward in mid, collecting clams. They are trying to build a clam ball. They do have their pity. Okay, nice jump out, trying to just get quick access. They are passing clams. Oh, there's a bubble to defend. Uh-oh. Ooh, goes down to a stray Roomba from Slug. Slug goes down in exchange to Meowser. Doesn't take his teammate getting hit, but unfortunately, they managed to slip in with the brush on Death Valley South Splats and get the score, keeping them pressed on their toes. And someone has to grab the pity. Unfortunately, no one grabs the pity, so they do not get a second pity. Tangy is taking control of their plat, though, keeping it on that left side, trying to get control. Oh, and Slug pops out of the snow like a daisy on the sneaky flank shark. So far, it is looking like they are struggling for mid control. Death Valley is keeping a hard lock on defenses, trying to make sure nobody sneaks in. You know, kind of like how they did. And look, the brush is already doing brush things, trying to sneak in. Unfortunately, is spotted and unable to get in. Oh, it's a skirmish on the ramp on the side of Splatterday Night Live. The ball is lost for Death Valley South Splats, and now they have to go back and regroup. Explosion in mid, keeping pressure on. Ooh, there's so much going on, y'all. I am struggling. People are dying left and right. See, Rin is trying to fight over in mid. Let's see, Rin has the strikes ready to go, trying to get a push going here. It's a back and forth for who's controlling mid right now. But so far, Death Valley South Splats has the advantage. They have double clam balls here. And they, ooh. And the ball is loose on Splatterday Night Live, as Death Valley is already making a push in to get in. The ink is slowly fading, but they managed to get both balls in, immediately whittling through their penalty. Gets the score down to 34. Splatterday Night is struggling to keep them out. The bleeding will not stop. The strikes are keeping that pressure on, and a splashdown. When player continue goes down, losing the ball here. Can someone recover it? It's looking like Tangy and Meowser managed to recover the ball. Oh, Losa gets one more claim and gets that score down to 13 with 47 seconds on the clock. Death Valley South Splats are in here to win here, as they get their push down to 13. And now Splatterday Night Live has to build clams. They have to take control of the clam economy and build a ball. Because one pity clam is not going to be enough to win this game for them, unfortunately. They do manage to get a ball. They almost get into a position to score, but they do go down. Tangy is trying their best to stay here on the plat and keep these balls alive. They unfortunately have to back out, which is smart. They are outnumbered. Meowser does manage to save the ball, but it's a skirmish for dear life on their plat. Oh, and 3 go down! And Death Valley Splats, it's going to add insult to injury and get a final score in to stop any form of overtime. Oh my goodness, what a struggle. Yes, Splatterday Knight managed to finally get it on their side. However, they were unable to keep the push going. Like, they were unable to actually get the push started, excuse me. And there you have it, folks. The last game goes to Death Valley Splats, taking the set 3-2. So both teams played really well here, because Splatterday Night Live may have only got the 2 wins. However, both of their wins were knockouts. So we have to keep that in mind, because that does affect the score greatly. They did get 2 knockout wins. However, Death Valley Splats did come out on top in terms of how many games they did in fact win. But both of these teams played extremely well. They played so good. Like, I know y'all were just as excited to see that as I was. So, well played to both teams. Good job. So, I'm not going to prolong things here because we do have many more matches tonight. We still have 2 more matches coming up in just shy of an hour. We have a replay match to watch as well. And then, as y'all know, finals will be happening tomorrow. Let's see, what is it all? So, tomorrow, I believe it's the top 4. After tonight's, do one of these teams go to finals or both? On that note, I'm not sure. I have to check the list. However, let me see. Because these teams are too good. They are too good. Well, let's see. Here's the bracket. Alrighty. Alright, I'm trying to peek super fast at these scores. Well, actually, I'm not even trying to... Okay, so it's looking like Splatterday Night Live is currently in the running to be going to finals, based on the scores before they're posted. Death Valley Splats, currently not quite there, but they did just add 3 more wins to their games. So no KOs, but they did just add 3 wins to their games. So we will have to just wait and see, because that could significantly change their positioning. It all just depends, but I'm trying not to look too deeply in the scores right now, because there is, in fact, a set of scores that are out there that I am not aware of, because I haven't seen the matches yet, which is the replay, of course. So, but by the end of tonight, you guys will know what 4 teams will be going to finals. Alright, guys, but I've delivered the snacks. We've delivered the matches. I will see y'all in about 40-ish minutes. In chat. I'll be in chat. Actually, no, I won't. I'll be streaming. Alright, but y'all know where to find us. Check the announcements. It does have a link to the next stream, where it has both streams online at once, if you prefer it that way. If not, the links are posted in the events in the server. So just find your way to those links. Grab a seat, grab your snacks, grab your popcorn, be there. Y'all don't want to miss it. Thank y'all, and see y'all later. Bye-bye.